How's it going, everybody? Viscount Gregor, Hawke here, and welcome to my 100 shots a day, 100 days Pell challenge. This is my day 69. So today is going to be an everything day. Just going to brush up on keeping my tools sharp. I'm also going to train my left as well today. So I'm going to do what I always do with footwork. But yeah, and I'm going to start out with my leggings. My leg plans. I'm probably only going to just do a few of these, of each once, maybe 4 or 5. And then I'll move on to something different, because this isn't about super training them in, because I've already got them trained in really well with good technique. This is just about keeping tools sharp, so I don't lose anything. And what I really need to do, since this is defense week, and it's so hard for me to do it, but I need to freaking cover out. I need to ingrain that into my little bitty mind, because I do it sometimes, and it's something I preach to my squire. You guys have no idea how much I preach to him about that. Because it cements in a good habit. I mean, if you're going to retreat, you might as well retreat with your guard up. And it's so funny, that's generally not something I consider a leg plan, because my final shot's a kill. The only thing is it's so effective to get the leg. Seriously, especially when they're sword leg forward. And I love, see, I'm not retreating with my guard out, pissing me off. But I really like it. Catch their sword in house, rifle that leg. Get them in that head as they're just thinking about going down. It's awesome. Okay. I'll probably train a few of those with boom, boom, exit, which I'm doing, but what I really need to do is go boom. That's one of the ones I like to do with threes a lot, instead of just exiting. birds are falling in the background. Here's another one I've been doing too. It's kind of funny. My opener is not really to kill you, it's to manipulate your shield. So I do either kind of I just place my sword over there on that side, or I do a stab like this. And it looks like I'm trying to stab you for your body, but in reality, likely can't get that shot. But what I do is I move your defense. So I step in here and come and kill like that. And that is super mega effective for me. Like, I can't even put it into words. Last practice I landed it probably 90-some%. I mean, it was super effective. The second I see that shield starting to race for my sword, which to me it's not really a kill, but what my opponent sees is they see my sword moving. And to them it's threatening, but it's not really. And it's just like mega effective, guys. Mega effective. And when I throw that full speed, it is very quick. They're still trying to race me down as I'm hitting them in the head. And even that's not even half speed. And I generally don't like to throw all my eggs in one basket on one shot, but I'm kind of considering that first one as a manipulation. So it's not so bad. It's one of the only things I don't throw that's actually an intended kill. It's just a manipulation, that's all it is. And 9 times out of 10, my opponents go for that shield, that sword movement. Especially if I kind of do a little bit like this, because it looks like I'm trying to get the angle to land. And they start to rotate and turn as I step to this, just a quarter step to the side. Super mega effective. Alright, so let me do wraps now. That's right, I haven't done wraps. That was shit. That was shit. No. What am I doing wrong? Let me rethink this. Okay. I'm not close enough to Pell. I was wondering what the fuck. That's better. It was right in position. Gonna do just a few snaps, roll feet positions, and then I'm gonna switch to my left. switch to the left. Don't fall down, Shield. Don't fall down. Okay, you'll be good there. Alright. Footwork and random shots. And you know what? Let me do some stationary 6-part a little bit. I was just talking to Rob Grounds just a second ago in the 100-day Pell Challenge. And he showed me, he's like, have you ever seen this before, man? And it was literally the 6-part drill written down on paper with the different guards they're using in between each shot. So yeah, let me do some 6-part because I suck. I'm basically intermediate with left right now, if even that. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. And the 6-part drill is awesome because it teaches you how to throw every single sword blow from every sword position. That's why it's such a strong drill. It's something that I learned jillions of years ago from Duke Uther. It's something that he used to do and used to teach a lot. Okay, so I'm on 2 now. And I wish I had my freaking demi. I'm lazy. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Now this is where Frankenstein comes into play, starting with offsides when I'm like shitty at left hand. All right. 3, or no, that's 4. 4, 1. I gotta remember to bring it back to my shoulder because I'm not doing this that much. I will, kind of return it in a way that I can use it in a defensive position. So it's kind of like the outside block right there. So I do kind of return, but with flow. Where am I at? Jesus, I need to stop talking when I'm doing this. So I noted that. Let me just, I know I've already done it, but more training never hurt anybody. Left arm is freaking dying. Can't even get through the daggone 6-part drill. Slow. That's shit. Okay, so house, leg. That's how I need to do it. House, leg. House, leg. I'm getting all screwed up. And this is exactly why I need to put a lot of focus on my left, because seriously, I shouldn't be dying. Like my arm shouldn't be wrecked from doing this. The technique still not there, not even close. It feels better. Still feels awkward, and the reason why I know it feels awkward is because the majority of when I'm doing it, I'm thinking about it. I have to think, not so much as this. Like I don't have to think. That technique is so refined and so in my subconscious that it just happens with my right hand. Now, if you saw the last video of last night, you'll notice there were a couple times I approached the pail with my left hand, and I was actually, I had my hand position on my stabs wrong when I was approaching. And it's because I have to think. And that's because my technique is not refined enough to be in my subconscious, like walking is. But yeah, if you guys don't have, or ladies don't have an hourglass taped onto your floor, highly recommend. Highly. Because you can train footwork from edge of measure, like you see me do a lot, right there. Or you can practice, your footwork starts back here. And you're painting a longer, better picture to your opponent, telling them that you're going this way. This is your plan. You're all like, that's what they think. They're thinking that. That's why they plant, they rotate, they face that angle almost always. And if they don't and they just back up, well then shit. You just reset and do the same thing. Paint that picture. Show them this side. When they bite, slide to the other side. But if you can paint a picture for your opponent and they fully and completely believe it, they're going to fall for it. Footwork's huge in that. It all comes together with sword blows and your feet. They all kind of work together as one. Oh, I should have ate today before I started. It's kind of in the afternoon now. And generally, if I'm going to do my, see I did it again, I'm talking. When I stab with this hand position, the only thing I can really do now is either rotate it and fire, which takes too much time, or I have to continue this line, which sucks because they're already buying this angle. They're already rotating, making their defense even stronger to the side I'm fixing to go for. So, sucks. That's horrible. This, on the other hand, way better. Super duper duper better. Alright, I'm not too satisfied with the amount of snaps I did because I have been neglecting them considerably recently. And I want to keep that tool sharp as hell. I put 40 some days, 50 days training into this thing. And you do not want to lose all those days of work. So this is about keeping the tool sharp. Not having to do it every day and making it a huge part of my focus of my training. But I do need to spend just a little bit, if not every day, every other day, just to keep it sharp. And most of today was just a keep my tools sharp thing, except for the left, because that shit's a freaking spoon, and I'm needing to sharpen that shit like totally. Alright, probably going to do just a few more. And go ahead and get this video rendered and up for y'all. But if you have any questions or comments or ideas for training that you want a video on, you just let me know in the comments. And I will do my best. If I know the topic, I will cover the topic. If I do not know the topic, I will point you in a direction so you will know the topic. But either way, if there's something that you want to learn to do better, just comment below. I will spend time to make a video on it because I like to do those things for people. That's what I like. Teaching and training, I love that probably more than I love fighting, and I love fighting a lot. But I like to help elevate others around me. Because if I can bring their game up, then I have to bring my game up. It's not so much about me bringing my game up because I'm going to reach a top-off level when no one pushes me. So I like to encourage and push everyone around me to become better. That's what I like to do, because ultimately it makes me better, because I have to. Because either that or I get left behind, and I'm not the type of person that likes to be left behind. But yeah, if you want to make an hourglass, I highly recommend it. It really cements the ankles in, everybody. It really does. So much stronger than just standing in your pail and firing your blows. I mean, I do stationary stuff. I like to practice the end result, but it's generally to practice my kill that's coming in at that angle. Not so much everything put together. It's just usually the end result. I don't mind training stationary like that. But other than that, it is all about marrying your footwork with your sword. You have to really think about pail training that way. And if you practice paling a lot like this, where there's no side to side, there's no angles, what you do is you teach yourself to be think in straight lines, can even get to the point where you don't have footwork. Like, you just walk up to your opponent and you plant, and then you start firing, because that's what you know, because that's what you train. So work very hard on angles. If you're a new to intermediate and you're really wanting to get better and good and to get to that expert level, you need to marry your sword to your feet. I mean, your footwork. You absolutely have to. It is the only way. You will not be an experienced fighter thinking in straight lines. You just will not. They will set you up all day. But yeah, hope this helped. I think I'll go ahead and end it there. But yeah, if you have any ideas for training videos that you want to learn a certain technique, or you want to learn something that's going to help your fighting, just go ahead and comment below. I'll do my best to make a video of it, and if I don't know the topic, I'm not going to fake it till I get it, that type of shit. What I will do is I will point you in the right direction to find those tools that you can learn from. So thank you for joining me. I will catch you in the next episode. Peace.